Most of y'all know me as your executive president of the Morristown East High School Student Council. And I can tell you quite unequivocally that I've thoroughly enjoyed my 4 years at East. But in the past year, my time as executive president, the Student Council has stumbled. We stumbled at our first pep rally, as any of these students who tried to play musical chairs can tell you. We stumbled in trying to put together our homecoming floats, on and on. But we did pull it together. I think we had a very top-notch, first-rate year, all in all. That being said, when you stumble a lot, well, you start looking at your feet. And it's up to the incoming class of seniors to make the people lift their eyes back up to the horizon, to see us, the line of graduates standing behind it, saying, "Make our time at East have meaning." And to the underclassmen stretched out before them, saying, "Create the school we want to go to."
To begin with, I would like to go back to the beginning. I remember our freshman year being a time of absolute terror. We'd gone from the top of the food chain in middle school to the dirt under the shoes of the upperclassmen. We had been warned that there was no fourth floor or swimming pool. Mr. Johnson and Dr. Sigler had gone through the slideshows of the do's and don'ts to the strange new environment. After, it was Mr. Johnson's turn to speak. He promised us that our time here would fly by, and before we knew it, we'd be graduating. I honestly didn't believe him. I mean, he was an adult. What did he know, right? Boy, was I wrong. Look at us now. 4 years completely flew by, yet freshman year and even fifth grade felt like they only happened yesterday, or even this morning. As quickly as the years seemed to fly by, we all experienced 13 years of work and dedication. You are here today because you never gave up. You persevered. You came to school, most days, even when all you wanted to do was stay in bed. You did your homework, if the dog hadn't eaten it, and tried your best. You are the main reason that you are sitting here today. You didn't give up on yourselves. But, as much as you may hate to admit it, you are also here because of your parents and the people and the teachers along the way.
To begin with, I'd like to personally thank all the parents and teachers here today. They have played an extremely important role in preparing us for this day. They have taught us lessons that are essential to both our education and our life. Now it is time for us to become more independent. Now it is time for us to discover ourselves and begin our adult lives. My advice to you is simple and probably generic and very common. However, I believe it is very effective in living a successful and fulfilling life. First, I have discovered that establishing achievable yet challenging goals is one of the best ways to succeed. With a goal in mind, you can focus all your efforts towards completing the task at hand. Rather than splitting your concentration over several objectives, focusing on one will allow you to quickly and efficiently see your dream come true. This requires hard work and determination, but imagine what you will feel when you finally cross the finish line. To see all your diligence ultimately result in your desired outcome, you gain a rewarding sense of personal accomplishment. This method can be translated into your future relationships, your occupation, and your everyday life. Despite the hard work this requires, it is always paramount to find time to relax and enjoy the pleasures of life with those that you care for. Pope Paul VI said, "Somebody should tell us right at the start of our lives that we are dying. Then we might live the life to every minute of every day. Do it, I say. Whatever you want to do it now. There are only so many tomorrows."
I wanted to be honest about the future. I wanted my classmates to know that the next chapters of our lives would not be as easy as memorizing the Bill of Rights or the periodic table of elements. However, I was told that that speech was a little too honest. And by honest, I mean dark for a graduation ceremony. So the night before this speech was due to be reviewed and approved by Mr. Johnson, I was up very, very late trying to find a new theme. Nothing was standing out for what I knew my class wanted to hear and representative of what I wanted to say. So around page 20 of a Google search entitled High School Graduation Theme Ideas, I realized what our class truly is. I realized our class is made up of the realists and the dreamers, of the future attorneys and the future welders. We are a class of such wide range and interests, I could never choose a theme that would be inclusive to every single one of my classmates. And that's what makes this class of 2015 so remarkable. All of us have redefined success for ourselves. For some of us, success will be climbing up tax brackets. For others of us, success will be starting a family. Our class won't have the 25% who reach to the top of some ladder of success that society says we should reach. Our class is going to be known for climbing the ladder of success that we say we should climb. We are about to embark on a journey that is solely our own and unique. This journey is going to be so new and so full of possibility. And sometimes I don't know which is scarier, the newness of the journey or the possible outcomes. We're leaving something so familiar to us for something that is so foreign and unknown. We're going to sit in unfamiliar chairs, next to people whose faces we've never seen before and whose names we've never heard. These are all intimidating and scary things on their own, but the possibility that that person who is so unfamiliar to us in one moment will become so familiar to us in another is too exciting to be intimidated by the negative or the scary.